What's up, everybody? So, today in the 3-3 retrospective, we're going to listen to all of the police calls that were made in regards to the whooping that Marty laid down on Cyraxx. And of course, you've got to expect there's going to be some Sally and some Cyraxx calls. But there are also 3 calls from, like, I don't know, do-gooders, people who just have to, like, insert themselves into stuff, people who waste police resources. So let's just take a listen to them.
March 3rd, 2023, 17 hours, 19 minutes, 27 seconds.
Akron Police, check 343. Akron Police.
Yes, I need a police officer at my house immediately.
What's the address?
Immediately. But, like, you could hear Sally, like, huffing and puffing before she even, like, realized that the dispatcher answered.
339 Lloyd Street.
Is that a house or apartment?
It's a house.
What's going on there?
Well, my son's been having problems with people on the internet, and,
Well, it all started 7 years ago when my son was tricked by this man named Music Biz Marty. It's literally that kind of story that Sally starts to tell the cops. What? No wonder they're labeled as 43s. This is just insane when it comes down to it.
they came by a little while ago, and he saw them, and he went out after them, and I can't find him or the car, but there's a truck here, a black pickup truck that's like a lookout.
Delusional. Paranoid delusions. Oh, there's a car, and there's a black truck.
Okay, what's your name?
Sally Wilkins.
And your phone number, Miss Wilkins?
Oops, I didn't cut it fast enough, but it's an old phone number anyways. But, so, as you've noticed, Sally just said, my son, I think he's missing. She tries to make it sound way more urgent than it is. Like, she makes it sound like a kid has been kidnapped. Amber alert for Cyraxx.
Okay, so you said they took off with your son, you think?
I don't know. My son's not nowhere to be found, and the car that was out here across the street is nowhere to be found either. But there's a black truck that's been parked out here with his headlights on the whole time.
Just some random person hanging out with someone who happened to live on Lloyd Street, but yet it's a lookout. There's tons of people everywhere. I don't even think Marty had anybody with him. Like, the last time that he went there, I think he had his girlfriend with him, but I don't think Marty even had, like, a single person with him this time. But, of course, to all the 43s and 33-9, it's a huge international conspiracy.
Someone inside?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how old is your son?
He's 32.
The dispatcher should have just been like, oh, okay then, so you're calling about an adult. A man.
Okay. And how...
And then that, okay. Like, the dispatcher was just like, okay, all right. I'll see what's going on here.
long has it been since you last saw them?
Yeah, he left about 15 minutes ago.
Oh, that's so funny because, like, when Sally called the cops on Cyraxx for going to the mall, she said, like, oh, he left about 4:20 or something like that. And I was like, oh, it'd be funny if she said 20 minutes ago because that's what I was expecting. But she straight up says 15 minutes ago in this. A 32-year-old man has been missing from his grandmother's house for 15 minutes, and she has to call the cops.
He said it was just one street over. These people are out to get my son, and I think he just fell into the trap.
Okay. Do you think
That's like is Marty a Scooby-Doo villain or protagonist setting traps to catch him now?
they might have hurt him?
Yes.
Okay. All All right, I'll go in and put a call in for an officer to come out. What's your son's name?
Chance
And what's Chance's last name?
Wilkins.
Okay, and do you know these individuals that he was having problems with online?
They're from out of state, but they came in to do some other business. They came in over here.
The business was to make Cyraxx bad. That was the business.
Okay, all right. And you think they came and they might have taken him?
Yep.
Taking him. So now Sally's the one who's having to like go after the white van, run down the black lookout truck to get Cyraxx out.
Not find him.
Okay. Do you know what kind of vehicle they showed up in front of?
It's a silver Nissan.
Okay. Now, did they go to the next street over, or they came to your house?
That's where my son said he was going because he said he knew that's where they were at, but they were across the street here.
Okay. Now,
look, crazy delusional. Oh, they were across the street here waiting for him, and as soon as he came out, they got him and grabbed him. When he's literally just right over there getting beat up. Nonetheless, but still, he's right exactly where he said he was going to be.
have you checked the next street over?
Yes, I drove around the block twice.
Okay.
I wonder if she really did or not, because it seems like she would have been able to see him. You just straight up lied to the cops. I drove around the block.
All right. We'll go ahead and put a call in. Now, what does he look like? Can you give me a description of what he's wearing or anything like that?
My son?
Yes, ma'am.
He's wearing a blue jacket and black pants.
And is he black or white?
White.
She is huffing and puffing. Like, does she not have COPD? Maybe she needs to be hooked up to the little oxygen tank like Cyraxx was when he was a baby.
Okay. All right. We'll get someone out there, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
March 3rd, 2023, 17 hours, 37 minutes, 48 seconds.
Akron Police and Fire, Harrison.
Yes, I just called to have an officer come out to my house at 339 Lloyd Street. My son came back, and the truck that was out there is gone. So,
Okay. And what was your name?
Sally Wilkins.
All right. So you no longer need us?
No.
Like, why did she call off the cops? Cyraxx is obviously a big, like, crybaby tattletale and would obviously want to, like, talk to the cops about getting beat up by Marty. This is just so crazy. They just ping-pong them back and forth. Don't come out here. Come out here. Don't come out here. It's, oh, my God. Just a burden. They're just a burden on the police force.
All right. We'll go ahead and cancel.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
March 3rd, 2023, 18 hours, 38 minutes, 45 seconds.
Akron Police and Fire.
I was kind of.
All right, so here's the first one. And maybe people say that this is Groovy Jimmy. I never really have watched him or paid attention to anything he's ever done. And so I couldn't tell you if it's the voice or not. But that's what some people say.
Weird, my call. I know you're probably getting a lot of calls right now, but I just witnessed someone attack someone on their property online, live.
Okay, do you have an address?
The person who attacked them, I know their address.
But you don't know where the attack happened?
Oh, I know where the person lives who attacked the person.
So did it happen at that address where this person whose address you know lives?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, what's that address?
339 Lloyd.
I'm sorry, you're all muffled. What is the street?
339 Lloyd Street.
Lloyd, okay. Okay.
So, but in this, like, call, they're labeling Cyraxx as the attacker, which is appropriate. He's the one who came over there to where Marty was at, and he'd already been threatening Marty, as we saw in the video yesterday. Already been threatening to hurt him, and then he came and approached Marty. So, Marty had every sense to defend himself.
Let's see. And this is happening on live?
Yeah, it was happening live. Like, he went to the person's house and, like tried to attack him. Like, and his name's Chance Wilkins. Like, he tried to literally, tried to attack someone.
So Chance Wilkins is at 339 Lloyd?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is that on, Facebook, Instagram?
I want to go watch it. We all here at Akron PD are going to watch it over and over. Can you tell us where it's on?
YouTube.
YouTube Live?
Yeah.
Okay. And so was there an actual physical attack, or?
I just heard Chance, like, screaming. And I believe, like, he tried to, like, attack someone. It was crazy.
Okay, so Chance is the one doing the attacking, or he is the one being attacked?
No, he did the attacking.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of funny, a little bit, try to maybe get him in a little extra trouble, but it's stupid. Like, calling the police over internet stuff is extremely stupid when it's this kind of petty stuff. I can understand, like, when Cobra's passed out, super passed out, maybe a welfare check. He might have needed a welfare check the one time they didn't send it to him. But just when it's stupid stuff like getting into a fight, like, that is the dumbest, pettiest stuff to be, like, wasting cops' time over.
All right. And is he still there? Is he still on live?
I don't know. I'm at work, and
okay.
I'm not too sure. But I know I heard him say, "Get off of me." I saw him leave the view, ran back home, I guess.
Okay. Do we know if Chance had any weapons?
Tactical washer, guitar jack, wooden katana.
I don't know. I guess it's dark out there where he lives.
Okay. And what's your name?
Jimmy.
And a phone number for you.
Do I have to give you the phone number?
No, you don't have to. Do you want to talk with officers?
The only smart one out of all of these people calling. Everybody else is just like, okay, and, like, gives out their phone number.
Nah, I feel bad for the kid.
Okay.
Okay, so, I don't know. I feel bad for the kid. Who's he saying he's feeling bad for? Cyraxx? I don't know. He's trying to get Cyraxx in trouble. I don't know what the, like, end game for this call is.
All right. Well, we'll get out there and we'll get it checked out.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
March 3rd, 2023, 18 hours, 43 minutes, 36 seconds.
Akron Police and Fire, Tech 199. Can I help you?
Yes, my name is Chance Wilkins, and I just got assaulted by a guy on YouTube.
Let's just end it there. Assaulted by a guy on YouTube. We all get assaulted by a guy on YouTube every time you do the gobnob.
By the name of Music Biz Marty. His real name is Nicholas Beagler. He has been stalking me for many years.
Why did he start with that? Why didn't he be like, oh, I was attacked by a man named Nicholas Beagler, who goes by Music Biz Marty. But it's so ingrained in him that, like, Marty is the name.
Years now, and I found out where he was at here in my neighborhood, and I went there to confront him to ask.
Nope. Can't do anything. Sorry, we can't help you. You just said to the cops that you went there to confront him.
Him to please leave, and he walked up, punched me in the face, and got me on the ground and tried to choke me out. And if you guys get an officer out here, I know exactly where he's at.
The choke him out thing, that part is ridiculous to me, because if Marty wanted to choke him out, he could have literally just ended it, pretty much. He pretty much just was on top of him. Marty had those weak ankles. He just had, like, knee surgery or ankle surgery. I forget which one. But he kind of, like, wobbled and just crushed him.
Where are you at?
339 Lloyd Street. and he was on a live stream while it happened.
That'll yeah.
Fuck.
that was pretty good too.
I do appreciate this, sir. Thank you.
What's a good phone number?
Thank you. Just like when he was at the mall. Thank you, sir. Please. He always puts on the pity act. just to the dispatcher, not even like gonna do anything except just like relay the information. But thank you. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. He always wants that little like pity. Oh, I'm so pitiful. Please.
For you.
This number right here, sir.
This number right here, sir.
Show up.
All right, hang on 1 minute. Mom, what's your number?
Mom, what's my social security number?
Okay.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, thank you. I appreciate it, sir.
Bye.
All right, so Sally called him out. Sally called them off. Cyraxx called him out.
March 3rd, 2023, 19 hours, 29 minutes, 7 seconds.
Akron Police and Fire, Tech 199. Can I help you?
Yes, my name is Ted Lucas.
Okay, now he sounds stopped up. Now he's got the like rolled up tissues shoved up in his like nose holes.
Called a few minutes ago about.
Or maybe they're like, no, I was gonna say they're Sally's tampons, but no, she's like way past that point.
Assaulted battery on me. I was wondering when are the police coming out here?
What's the address?
339 Lloyd Street.
They're on the way.
All right, thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Oh my God! When are they coming out? Why aren't they here now? The world revolves around me. He wanted those cops to show up, and he thought it was going to be like a Wild West posse. He was going to, like, ride along with them, and they were all going to, like, storm in and, like, all jump out, like, freeze, Marty! You're under arrest for beating up Cyraxx! Book him, boys! And Cyraxx was going to be there, like, I told you, Marty, I was going to get you. And then, you know, all the cops were going to, like, lift him up and, like, carry him on their shoulders.
March 3rd, 2023, 20 hours, 8 minutes, 53 seconds.
Akron Police and Fire, Technician 153.
Hello?
Okay, so this person right here, like, this is, oh my God.
Hello?
Hi, I'd like to report an assault.
Okay. What's your location? I'll send a cruiser to you.
What's your location? Please don't be someone from out of state calling about some stupid internet stuff.
I'm actually watching the internet. I'm watching a live feed from Akron, and there's a kid named Chance Wilkins who's been being bullied on.
Boo. I don't have a boo button. Boo. Here, I've got this. That's close enough to a boo, I guess. But, no, kid. A kid named Chance Wilkins who's being bullied. What is wrong with you? He's not a kid. He's a grown-ass man. And I'm so tired of this whole, like, being bullied just because people say, like, things, take the piss out of you. You're not being bullied.
Online, and he was assaulted by this guy named, who goes by the alias Marty online, and he beat the crap out of him right online. And I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with who Chance Wilkins is. I think you guys have been sending police to his house constantly lately, but...
Okay, do you want us to do a check the welfare on him?
Yes, could someone send someone to Chance Wilkins' house and see if he's okay?
Do you know where he lives?
I'm not sure, but he's constantly cops are constantly going there. Like, he's being bullied constantly. I think they're at his house yesterday.
Oh my God. Bullied, being bullied. Bullying is something that happens in school when you're like a kid, not when you're like a grown-ass man and have the ability to disconnect from the internet where all your problems stem from.
For like, he's in his 30s.
Yet again, how can you call him a kid, but they'd be like, he's in his 30s?
I think yesterday someone sent like powder to his house, and they sent a ton of cops there.
Now,
and
what
shit.
internet are you looking at? What?
What internet are you looking at? Are you looking at the dark web here, son?
It's on a YouTube live stream. This guy was Music Biz Marty is his YouTube channel.
Okay. What's your name?
Well, Andy.
Andy. Is it Andy Ditch? Make it like do it like a voice or something. You know, he always puts on his little fake baby voice. Anyways, I hardly ever like care enough to like do anything. But whenever this originally dropped, I tried to call Andy because he leaves his number. I tried to call him and ask him why he calls Cyraxx a kid. That was my main concern. I mean, I get like being like a do-gooder or whatever. I mean, I don't get it, but you know, I get that people do that. But still, to call him a kid just really irks me. That's why he thinks he can do the things he does and act the way that he does, is because he's been babied by Sally his whole life.
What's your last name?
Burling.
What did you say it is?
Burling, Birling.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for spelling it out for us.
All right, and a phone number for you, Andy? Okay. All right, let me see if I can come up with an address for Chance, and we'll get a cruiser that way, okay?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He was assaulted, so you should check on him. He's very small, and this other guy's really big. So,
okay.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep,
right.
Goodbye.
Bye.
March 4th, 2023, 22 hours, 29 minutes, 30 seconds.
Akron Police and Fire, Tech 238.
Hi, Tech 238. How are you doing? My name is Arthur. I am calling completely out of state.
Oh my God, they should just be like, okay, goodbye. We don't have time for this. Sorry.
I don't have any affiliation with the Akron, Ohio, or your police department. I am just someone who is surfing online, and I found this video named Cyraxx versus Marty fistfight.
Like this one irks me even more so than that last Andy guy. Like this one, it was a CIA hole. It was a secretly CIA hole, but oh my God, the day after even, and just to like call up the cops over a stupid fight video. Oh, you need to go do something about this. What, like a Karen, brown noser, just goober attitude to have.
And it seems like this guy named Cyraxx is getting a pretty hefty amount of online bullying, including being assaulted by this guy. So I just wanted to make a report and say, yeah, this guy was assaulted. It doesn't look like he had a weapon. Looks like he was thrown to the ground and beaten by this guy named Marty. So,
oh my God. Because, yet again, he had made tons of threats about how he was going to hurt Marty, threaten his life, and then he showed up there.
I mean, I would suggest you arrest him.
Okay, did they say where this happened in Akron?
Yeah, on the corner of Lakeshore Boulevard and Era Avenue is where the fight took place. You can find the video on YouTube right now. It's called Cyraxx vs. Marty : fist fight.
A colon fist fight? I mean, Rexo would be pretty into that one.
And this guy named Cyraxx apparently lives on the corner of Lakeshore Boulevard and Lloyd Street because his house is actually marked on Google Maps. That's
classic.
How much this guy is being bullied.
Oh my God, bullied. Shut up with the whole bully thing already. Oh my God, it's so annoying. Stupid.
I mean, he has probably 300 hours of videos dedicated to him. I mean, I don't know what this guy did, but I mean, this is inhumane.
Well, you see, the root word of humane is human, and so, I don't think it's inhumane when you're dealing with inhuman.
Okay. And do you know when the fight happened? Is there a date on it?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay. Do you know any information of Marty? Or just Cyraxx?
I literally have no idea who these two parties are. I'm just a good Samaritan.
I'm just a busybody, brown-nosed Karen.
Okay. All right. Well, we will get this in, and we'll get someone out to check on him. What's a good phone number to reach you at?
Not sure why you would. I don't have any more information other than what I told you.
Okay, that's fine. I'll let them know. We'll get him in the area. Okay, thank you.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
There's just a public service announcement to not waste cops' time and resources by calling anything about Cyraxx. Even though, yeah, I know he's threatening ice ages. Oh, he's doing this, he's doing that. Like, all you're doing is making him have more armor. The cops are just not taking anything serious. So when he does wind up doing something serious, they're not going to take it.
March 5th, 2023, 20 hours, 30 minutes, 52 seconds.
Akron Police and Fire, Tech 237.
Yes, my name is Chance Wilkins.
Okay, here we go. Listen to this. Sally does the same thing. This poor me, pity, weak, trembling voice. It's pathetic.
Friday night, I called you guys about this guy named Nicholas Beagler that moved into I don't know if he moved in or was staying there, at the Airbnb right here by...
I always will laugh at Airbnb. He's so dumb. Airbnb, but his brain just couldn't read. B&B in letters is an acronym. You say B&B, so it's ARBNB. I was like, how his melted butter works.
At Lloyd Street. That night, I went over there to talk to him because he came here just to mess with me. And he almost killed me that night. He had almost broken my nose and almost killed me by putting his knee in the back of my neck. We had called the police out here, and they didn't arrest him. They didn't do anything.
They gave each other high fives and were thinking and praying that hopefully, maybe, it would all be over. It's like, okay, well, there it is. That's the end of Cyraxx. He's going to finally learn his lesson, stay off the internet, stop calling out people, stop, threatening people. No, of course not.
All they did was talk to me, and then they left.
Okay. And so you're asking to speak with officers about this, or?
I would like to, if it's at all possible, I would like to try to, if there's any way possible, I would actually like to press charges if I can do so at all possible.
And
2 days later. Why didn't you do this then, at that point in time, when the cops originally came out to you?
Nicholas?
Yes, ma'am, Nicholas Beagler. We have his license plate number. We have the make and model of the car, and I can show it.
Where are you at?
I'm on 339 Lloyd Street.
339 Lloyd?
Yes, ma'am, and I can show the officers right where he lives.
There's that whole, getting the posse together. He wants to ride with them out there and watch them arrest Marty.
Or where he's currently residing at this moment.
And that's making up lies about him doing something else. And you said, why do you want to press charges on Nicholas?
I couldn't hear that, but Sally always had to chime in. She's over there, feeding him stuff, oh, do this, do this, do that.
This man almost killed me on Friday night. I went to go over there to talk to him peacefully.
But, Cyraxx, almost killing you is not very hard to do. I mean, a brisk, cold night outside alone, walking home from the mall, almost killed you.
And he hit me and then got me down on the ground and would not stop hitting me. He almost broke my nose
I think he did break his nose. His nose has been a little like Owen Wilson ever since then.
And thankfully, one of our neighbors, I don't know who it was, but they yelled at him to stop.
That right there, that was his little lie that he had a couple of days after, where the death rattle, I don't know, he went back and forth between it being his death rattle and also it wasn't him screaming, that was a neighbor. A neighbor saw Marty beating him up and yelled out, "Hey, you better stop that! Stop beating up that poor innocent boy!" And that's what made Marty stop. He was trying to deny that like scream, that girly help, yeah, scream was him.
And if they had not, if they had not said something, he probably would have killed me. And I do have video footage of it on hand if need be.
All right. What is your phone number, Chant?
Mom, what's your number?
Yet again. Same thing. He can't retain anything.
We'll get someone out to you.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Jeez. And then you can hear him like talking to Sally. Oh my God. So crazy. I get them. They're 43s. But what's with those other people calling about it? Like, that just blows my mind that people like that actually exist. That they think that they should insert themselves and call the cops because of a fist fight they saw on the internet. Wow. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow when we look at the actual fight itself and maybe a little bit of him reacting right afterwards.